I'm gonna show you how to make eggplant parmesan in your air fryer. It's really easy to do, comes out really tasty and nice and crispy. If you like the video, give it a like and don't forget to subscribe. And as always, links and information are in the description below. First thing we're gonna do is cut up our eggplant. I like to cut mine into 1/2-inch slices. I always wondered how eggplant got its name, and then I saw a picture of white eggplant growing and it looks like eggs. Am I the only one who didn't know this? Once you have them all cut up, you're gonna wanna sweat them. This is gonna help take out some of the moisture and help them cook better and crisp up. The way I do it is I use a cooling rack. I lay out a dish towel, set my cooling rack on top. You're gonna put your slices on that. If you don't have a cooling rack, that's okay. You can just put them on a sheet pan. Once you get them laid out, we're gonna go ahead and top them with some salt and flip them over and do it on the other side. You don't need a lot of salt. I like to let my eggplant sweat for about an hour. They do say a minimum is about 30 minutes. If you have it on a cooling rack, you don't need to flip it at the halfway point, but if you are using like say a sheet pan or a cookie sheet, you're gonna wanna come at the halfway and flip them over so then the other side can sweat as well. The hour's up and I'm gonna go ahead and get my dipping station ready. I've got 2 eggs in here that I'm gonna go ahead and whip up. Then on the other side, we're gonna do a mixture of seasoned panko and seasoned breadcrumbs. 3/4 cup seasoned panko and 3/4 cup seasoned breadcrumbs. You just want to toss those together. The reason I combine the two is because panko is a lot coarser. So if you would just use that, it's not going to cover whatever you're coating very well. When you add in the breadcrumbs, which is finer, the two mixed together will cover it really well and make it nice and crispy. Before you start coating the eggplant, you're going to want to pat them dry. I like to do them individually. I just place it on a paper towel and I kind of give them a little squish. Not too hard, you don't want to flatten them out. Then you put it in your egg and then your breadcrumbs. I like to cover it and then I push. When you push, this helps make the crumbs stick a lot better. And then I put it on the tray, and you're gonna wanna keep doing this until your tray is filled up, or if you're using a basket, gonna depend on the size of your eggplant as to how many you can fit in your basket. With an oven style, usually you can cook more at one time. With the basket, sometimes I can get 2, maybe 3 at a time. Once you have them all coated, you're gonna wanna spray both sides with olive oil. Now they're ready for the air fryer. For the basket air fryer, we're gonna select air fry and drop our time to 8 minutes. Start. You're gonna flip them over at the halfway point, so if your air fryer doesn't beep, you're just gonna wanna pay attention. So for this, we're gonna put one on the middle shelf, and our second tray is gonna go on the top shelf. We're gonna select air fry, 14 minutes. And at the halfway point, you're gonna flip them over. The oven style is gonna take a little bit longer, but I am able to make double the amount. While the eggplant's cooking, I like to go ahead and get my cheese ready. You can use just shredded mozzarella cheese, but if you have fresh mozzarella, it is nice to put it on. It looks nice and pretty and it tastes good. There is a lot of moisture in fresh mozzarella, so I like to put it between some paper towels and just squish some of that out. Just set that off to the side. If you're doing 2 trays in an oven style, when you take them out and flip them over, you're gonna wanna also switch levels for the trays. So the basket ones are done. We're gonna put a little bit of spaghetti sauce and the cheese on top of each eggplant and put it back in the air fryer. We're gonna do air fry, 2 minutes. Start. With the oven style, when you're doing 2 trays, when I put them back in for the cheese, I only do it 1 tray at a time, so then it gets all of the heat and air on it. Now it sounds dumb. I just do it 1 tray at a time. I like to top mine with fresh basil and serve it with angel hair pasta, but you can serve it any way you want. Links and information for everything I've been using are in the description below, including these new grippers, and so far I actually really like them. Is there anything that you use for your air fryer that you really like? I'm always looking for new ideas. Let me know in the comments below. I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.